Alright everybody, guess what? Guess what we're doing today? We're learning some exercises that totally suck. No! I know, setting the bar high right from the get-go of the video. Are you ready?
Mess you up!
No, in all seriousness, basically these are kind of exercises that suck, you know? They're not the most musical, not the most fun, but they offer really good strength building in our left and right hand, coordination, finger independence, all kinds of stuff. So I normally kind of steer away from exercises like this, but I feel like these are really good, and they did help me out a lot early on when I was running through a lot of these, you know, more chromatic ideas and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump into these. If you want tabs for this, you can grab those on my website. That link is down below with lesson packs on all kinds of topics. And I'm going to quit blabbing. Let's go ahead and get to the lesson. Alright, so let's get to breaking these down. They sucked, didn't they? Ho-ho! Gonna learn them anyways. But in all seriousness, these are actually really good exercises that I do recommend you learn. They're good, I call them TV exercises, so if you're kind of sitting there watching TV, sit there and run through some of these. Once you get them down, you can kind of autopilot your way through them, and they just work on a lot of techniques. So the first one was this one. And you would continue this up chromatically. All over the place. So it starts out right here. We're going to go 5 on the high string, 6 on the B, 7 on the G, and then 8 on the D. On paper, it looks kind of weird because it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because then what we do is from here, you go to 5 on the D, 6 on the G, 7 on the B, and then 8 on the high. So, okay? Now from here, you simply shift up a fret. And we're going to basically do it backwards of the first one. So we're going to go 9, 8, 7, 6. Then you go to 9 on the D, 8 on the G, 7 on the B, and 6 on the high. Pretty tricky. It's definitely a tongue twister. But like I said, it really can work on your sweeping. I would recommend practicing this 2 different ways. Alternate picket. And also like a more sweeping motion. So the next one is something I actually learned from Steve I's 10-hour workout. This is one, he has all kinds of them, of course, 10-hour workout. But this is one that always stuck with me. I really liked the idea behind it. And I remember at first it was such like a trippy thing. And then once I got it, had it, of course. I guess that's what happens when you get it, you have it. Yep. Anyways, so it goes like this. You notice we're all kind of doing them out of the same area here. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8 on the low E string. Now we're going to go down to the A, and you're going to go 6, 7, 8, and then 5. Notice now we're leading with our middle finger. So keeping our fingers, so every time we're playing a 5, it'll be your index finger. 6 is middle, 7 is ring, 8 is pinky, every single time. So we go like this. So you go down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 5. Now on the D string, it's going to go 7, 8, 5, 6. Pinky goes to 8, 5, 6, 7. Then it starts over again. So on the B string, you go 5, 6, 7. And then 6, 7, 8, 5. So. Okay. Now, what you do is when you descend, you pick it up exactly where you left off at. So we have this. So we ended with 6, 7, 8, 5. So we're going to go 7, 8, 5, 6. Okay. Then we would go 8, 5, 6, 7. So, and then on the G, we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we would go 6, 7, 8, 5. 7, 8, 5, 6. Then pinky. ready to start over again. So. A really, really good one, especially moving up here. Obviously, I need more work at that one too. So next on the old chopping block is another, well, most of these are chromatic. I guess I don't need to specify that. But this is always a cool one, and it actually brought me a lot of ideas that I took over into more of like the normal side of like using scales and stuff like that. So it goes like this, as I mess up. So basically, it has this repeating section, almost like a pedal. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7 on the B, then 5 on the high string, which is an up. So it's down, up, down, up. All these single notes on the high string are ups. So then you go back to the B, which is 6, 7. Then you're going to start it again, and you go to 6 on the high. Basically, we just keep increasing that high string note 1 fret each time. So we go 6, 7, 5. And you can keep going, and like I said, you know, go higher if you want. If your fingers are big, you can reach higher up there. But that's a really, really good one. And you can, you know, move that around, of course, to get different feels and vibes out of it. There you have it. All right, so now we're going to do a spin-off of one that we did earlier, kind of the diagonal chromatics. And this one we're going to be moving across all 6 strings. So that's kind of what makes this one more difficult in different areas than the other one. So we're going to go like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 1 note per string, starting on the low E string. If I can play it, geez, there we go. Now we go to 5 on the G, then 6 on the D, 7 on the A, then 8 on the low E. Low E. Okay, now we do the same thing, but just move down a string. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's nice about this one is it actually ends on a major 7. So, I'm sorry. So that's kind of a cool one to sit there and move around as well. All right, so the next one is a Joe Satriani classic. A lot of you have probably already seen this one before. It's a tough one. It doesn't sound the best, but it is good at moving chord shapes. So basically, it's the whole chromatic thing, the diagonal chromatics. I call them exercises because it makes an X with your hands. But we're going to be doing like this. And we're just going to be jumping basically from chord to chord. I mean, they're chromatic, but it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the low E string. Then you flip it around the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have to jump them all at the same time because you're chording them, so you're strumming them. So you're going to go like... Whoa. So here's a little tip for this one. And just kind of chords in general. I was taught, and I don't know if this is the right way or not, but it always helped me to finger the chords by importance. So whatever the first chord, string that you're going to be hitting, that finger needs to be there first. So when I go to this chord, notice my pinky jumps up right away to get to that next one. You can move it through, It's a really good warm-up exercise. And I thought I'd throw one in here that is not so chromatic. This one has more musical and kind of doesn't suck. So I don't even know why it's in here. But I do like it a lot. And I just, like I said, I wanted to give you something that was a little bit more musical than the other ones. And it was this one. Because it could kind of suck. You get tired of it after so long. This is just out of our A minor pentatonic. I'm going 5-7 on the D and G, which is alternate picked. shifting up to box number 2 of A minor pentatonic, 7 to 10, and then 7 to 9 on the G. I go back to box 1, but I hop down to the B and the G and the B string this time. So I'm gonna go 7-5 on the G, 5-7 on the G, 5-8 on the B, shifting up again, 7-9, 8-10, and that's it. I'm sure there's an easier way to play this. Like that. But then it wouldn't be an exercise now, would it? There we have it. So that is the last one there for you. Alrighty, homies, that is it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you dug the lesson, got something out of it. Like I said, they're not the most musical things, but these things will really, really help your playing and just, you know, kind of like unifying your left and your right hand together, man, and all that stuff. So until next time, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Peace out, keep on rocking, and I will see you later. Girl. Bye, guys.